The main issue with trap bases is not how to design the trap, it's how to lure people in. Experienced players may hesitate to check out the base with a missing door that's otherwise perfectly intact. On the other hand, who thinks twice before checking out a decaying base? Better grab that loot before the next best naked does. Presenting Farmaggedon, the out-of-farming decaying trap base. Concept and design were conceived by my dude Tommy. We went to test it on Rustopia US and it was absolute madness. We trapped dozens of people, became the center of an endless stream of PvP fights, and we were even the target of a raid attack. In this video, we're gonna show you how to build the Farmaggedon.
With decayed bases being such a frequent sight in Rust these days, whenever you see one of these, you just can't help but try and check it out, you know? So if you come across this base, you're running down the road farming components, you just can't help but jump up and have a quick little look. You'd notice that these boxes here are code locked, so maybe you're checking out the other bits of the base. And you notice that this door doesn't have a doorway in it, and you look down below and you notice the boxes. You can loot this one up here, but the ones below that are locked. So you drop down to check out what might be inside, break them, and you're instantly dead. There's no surviving that. Yeah, and there's a good failsafe to this base as well, in case your victim has friends that come to try and loot his stuff. If they try and get on top of this box to loot his body down below, there's actually a doorway above which can open up and reveal another load of shotgun traps which will kill his teammate as well. The open door also will block the single door here, so a third teammate can't get inside to try and loot the stuff as well. As far as the base itself is concerned, you actually have down below a little 2x1 that you can operate out of as a home away from home. You have some basic necessities here, but these furnaces you probably shouldn't use if you're trying to trap people, as it will show that the base is active. Some good stuff here that you can use, 4 boxes in the loot room and a tool cupboard, barbecue, level 2 workbench, a research table. Back here you can sit on top of this box and you can actually see the legs of the people trying to loot their friends' things, so if you have a teammate inside the kill room, you can tell him when to open the door to get the kill. Okay, and through this double door we have the kill room. It's important to keep 3 separate bags in the kill room from your bags that are in the loot room, because sometimes it's necessary to spawn over here to trap players that might be looting. Up top you have 3 shotgun traps pointing towards the door, and this is where the second player would sit, waiting for his cue from his teammate to open the door. When the teammate sees the legs, open the door. The single doorway is now blocked from anyone else entering into this area, and the shotgun traps will kill anyone that's trying to loot their friend's stuff above. The most important concept behind this base, to really sell it as a decayed base and not just another trap base, is to go to the tool cupboard and remove the stone. This will put your base in a decaying state, however the actual place where you keep the loot will remain intact, as it's all made out of metal fragments. So as long as you have metal in the tool cupboard, then you should be fine. However, all the walls on the outside where people can see will show reduced HP, and it will really be sold as a decayed base and not as a trap.
Find an area in which you expect a lot of traffic, such as a road. Locate a spot where you can build a 3x2 with triangle foundations on all sides. One of the sides is going to become our 2x1 starter unit. The main loot room should be facing the road, because the stairs to climb on top of the base will be on the same side, and you want as many people as possible to see them. We will be using double door frames. While double doors provide less protections against door campers early game, they will make the base easier to use and navigate once it's done. We'll use a half-height triangle for the loot room. To be able to place it, we need this temporary construction. The TC should go into the right corner, as far back as possible. Then you can place 4 large boxes as shown. You should remove the double door before placing the upper boxes, or you will trap yourself up there. secondary room will house a barbecue, a workbench, furnaces and sleeping bags. As soon as you can, extend the base outwards. The main shotgun traps will be in this room. Attach them in a way that the rear leg of the trap is about in the center of the ceiling. This is going to be the fake loot room that is supposed to attract people to jump into the base. Surround the second story with walls and door frames. We want to control the direction from which victims enter this room. We will use a shelf with 3 large boxes, so it's possible to jump down into the main base. The boxes need to stick out as far as possible. When we tried the base, one victim managed to get onto the empty spot of the shelf where the shotgun traps did not kill him. Place a small box there to prevent that. Note how potential victims cannot see the shotgun traps. This room will serve as a furnace room and as a secondary spawn room. It also connects to an airlock through which you can safely leave the base. Once it is built, move 2 furnaces over. The reason to place them here is that this room will be closed most of the times, making it less likely that people will hear them running. Here, we use a triangle floor piece and a ladder to get up. Place sleeping bags to allow you to spawn and activate the second series of traps. These traps will be placed above this room. The rock helps so you don't fall down on the other side of the triangle when climbing up. Place another 3 traps to cover the center, the corner and the door frame of the lower bedroom. If you trapped someone and his friend is still standing on the shelves, spawn in this room, open the double door and let the traps finish him off. Here we place an open loot room with 4 large boxes. These are meant to be visible from the distance and attract the attention of bypassing players. Put a garage door in front of it so that people are less likely to try to destroy the boxes. In this empty square, place a few items as bait as well as L-shaped stairs to allow people to climb up onto the base easily. Make them wood so you can recognize by the sound when people are jumping up on them. Stone up the triangle foundations. It should look like the walls decayed. To finish up, we need to make a few small modifications. Replace the inner 2 sheet metal doors with garage doors if possible. Place a small box in this corner. This is going to be the best place to watch the trap. You can see the victim's feet, but they cannot see you at all. Place a research table for more cover and of course to research any items you obtain. Place the furnaces here to bait people in. Finally, upgrade the 2x1 core to sheet metal. If you can rate it, this can make all the difference. To make it easier for people to jump onto the base, you can place an item such as an oil refinery outside of the base.
Next on this channel.